Okay, aquatic keepers, bring you another video. Know it's been a bit. A lot of stuff been going on. 2020 was crazy. Today's 2021, February the 1st. Bring y'all an update video on the 36-gallon saltwater tank. I'm gonna try doing like showing my face now on videos and stuff like that more, and just make it more personal. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I think I only put out one in 2020. I'm going to stop making promises to you guys because I keep doing that and not going through with them just because life, things happen, But I'm gonna go over this tank and then I'll go into my spiel about what I have planned and the things that I have planned on doing. So, as you can see today. But I still have the 2 clowns. I have 3 now instead of the 6. Molly's still in the tank. The thing that happened is I decided to cut down on the food amount. So instead of feeding them twice a day, the automatic feeder only feeds them once a day. And I will have and I did that because I've been having trouble with nitrates. Whichever the last one of the cycle is. I always get them mixed up. Nitrates, I think it was though. I've been having trouble with that. So I decided to bring it down because that's the reason I haven't got a cleanup crew. Which, speaking of cleanup crew, they've all passed away. But I think the cleanup crew was just old. I've had this tank set up since this channel started because of this tank. So I want to say, 4 or 5 years this tank's been up. So the cleanup crew's been in there since. They were the first ones in here. So they're older than the guppy, the mollies, and the clownfish. So I think it was just time. They were really only, towards the end, 2 really. I had a Nasaris snail in there who I thought died 7 times throughout the years and popped up. I'm pretty sure we're dead now because I haven't seen them in 6 months. But I could be wrong. And also the bottom looks a lot gummy and nasty. But it was only 1 in there, so it wasn't too clean to begin with. But I'm trying to get more of those in there so I can get a better setup. So I can get stuff eating the algae and I don't get all this stuff on the sides. I don't think you can see it because the light's kind of blocking it out, but there is algae growth and everything on the outside. It's been about 2 months since I scrubbed it because my clownfish like to bite me, as you probably remember, and I don't try to get bite, and they're getting smart about me catching them out to clean, so it wasn't that bad last time and I just left it. But now I'm going to have to go in there and scrub. So I'm probably going to have to try to catch them or at least get somebody to distract them so I can scrub the tank properly. But I want, I'm getting snails this time. I might get a couple hermit crabs and stuff, but I'm a little bit out of the hermit crabs. I got hermit crabs because I like hermit crabs. The whole reason I went saltwater instead of just doing a brackish tank was I wanted hermit crabs. So, but I'm kind of out of them right now, so I might just do snails. I might get a couple hermit crabs just to have in there, see who lives, but I'm mainly going to focus on snails just to be easier and less maintenance for me on trying to make sure I have shells and stuff for them, which I probably have at least 50 shells in there, but I think they're all bigger than what we get hermit crabs when you go to the store. But also I just went on a tangent about the hermit crabs, but that was some information I need to tell y'all anyways. But yeah, so that's what happened with them is I lessened the food, and I think some wasn't getting enough food, and I think a couple of them, they looked like they were just kind of on their last leg, but it was enough stuff happening where they were fine. So I think those were the 3 weakest links, and that's why they passed away. I think they wouldn't have passed away eventually, but it just sped up because I cut the food out. Because the other 3 in there seem fine. They seem healthy. They seem happy. The clowns are always healthy and happy. But I also think that because I cut back on the food, that also my all my bristle stars that I had, because if you go look at some other videos, I had like 2,000 something brittle stars, just my, calculations, but they were everywhere, all over the whole rocks and stuff. And there was a lot of them in there. But now it doesn't seem to be that much. I know there are some because they climb on the glass and stuff, probably because now they're actually looking for food. Instead of like just getting the food that's coming. So the bristle stars were also, because I went to the pet store and they were like, that's probably another sign you're overfeeding. So that was another reason I cut down on the food. Now the nitrate levels are still not where they're supposed to be, but my cleaning is not where it's supposed to be either. So I think now it just comes down to me cleaning and changing out filters. I have tons of filters. I can probably change out filters every day because I've been getting them off of Amazon and by their automatic delivery just so I can get them cheaper because they're like half the price that they are in the store. So that's what I've been doing just to save money and so I can have more money to spend in this hobby and in my other hobbies. But that's what I've been trying to do is just get this situated. I also I'm going to probably change the lighting on this tank. I've been having it split because at one point I read that it was a good idea to have a split timer to keep algae growth down, but that was one source and it's not working because I'm not by the tank enough to see it. I did like move up in my job, so now I'm working a little bit more. It's just a lot of stuff happened. I got a new car, so now I don't have to worry about my car breaking down, so I can go do stuff. So it's just not working. I'm not seeing my tank on as much as I want to, so I'm going to try to adjust it to that to see. But other than that, tank's doing good. Everything's great. We're going to do a water change soon. I just have to do a couple other tanks that I need to do water changes on. So now you can like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about it. Leave a comment below. But I'm going to go in